Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round number 1 of the Wicked Cushion and Dirty Old Bastards World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series. Live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. My name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here on the Thursday evening. Tonight we come to the Sprint Car capital of the world to kick off the 12-week series. Yes, we are in the heart of Iowa, the Knoxville Raceway. We'll play host to 29 drivers here this evening as they all set to get the season off underway with hopefully what should be a good night of racing. Almost 30 cars. We'll see group qualifying in a few moments' time. We'll also get set into a B main after that one. And after the B main, we'll have our top 24 drivers. The top 20 will lock in from qualifying straight to the main event. Positions 21 on back will contest in that B main. It is now time, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off the first round of the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series. Right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Apologise if you can just turn that wheel backwards in the wheelchair, and as I've done on Tuesday. For the boys that know the joke, this one's for you. We crack open a nice coldie. And here we go, qualifying up for our first couple of cars on the racetrack in the newly painted Wicked Cushion Ultimate Dirt TV Dirty Old Bastards. Car number 73, it's Alan Summerl. Behind him in car number 27 in the LNS Express, Wicked Cushion, car number 27, Robert Kerstetter. In the team setting group holdings, car number 22, Wicked Cushion entry, it is Jason Nygaard. And also out onto the racetrack, in the UW Motorsports, Wicked Cushion, Colby's Eye Paint Lepresto Racing, Ultimate Dirt TV, Next Gen Fab 157, it's John Lepresto. First lap time for Samel with a 16.285. Kerstetter second quick with a 15.944. And as he's done all throughout last season, starting off this season as well, it's the quick qualifier, Jason Nygaard, position number 1 with a 15.881. Lepresto with a 16.047 coming to complete lap number 2. He goes quicker with a 15.954. But it's the 22 of Jason Nygaard doing what he does best. And going out there and setting a fast lap time and setting the tone for the rest of the evening. Oh, I'm trying to get different camera angles here. I'm going through the wrong ones. On the racetrack in car number 29, in the 29 car, it is Taylor Howe. In the RDS 057, it's Craig Dunn. Craig Dunn in the 057. I believe that's the Swindell Speed Lab. Car number 33, it's Kevin Click. Kevin Click in car number 33. First lap time for Taylor Howe. A 16.072. Craig Dunn second quick with a 15.927. Click with a 16.115. Howe with a 16.072. Faster on lap number 1, Craig Dunn. No time on lap number 2. Myself come through here in a second. Oh no, we're good. We are good. Group number 3 onto the racetrack right now in the DTV and the Dirt Track and Bastards Wicked Cushion Ultimate Dirt TV Bluesphere Corporation. Car number 21, it's Tyler Henselman. Tyler Henselman in car number 21. In the LNS Express Wicked Cushion, car number 9, it's Drew Neal. Multiple feature winner last season with the Dirty Old Bastards Bluesphere Corporation World of Outlaws Sprint Cars. In the 105, it's David Heileman. David Heileman in 105. In the J Skins Wicked Cushion, car number 6, it's Alex Orions. First lap time for Tyler Henselman with a 16.229. Not sure what Donald was doing on the racetrack. Drew Neal with a 16.136. David Heileman fourth, quick with a 15.945. Orions with a 16.241. Henselman now up to position 6 with a 15.971. Drew Neal 10th quick, and then we see David Heileman jump to position number 2 with a 15.904. Alex Orions with a 16.241. Next few cars to roll out onto the racetrack. So we've had 11 qualifiers out of the 30 drivers here in attendance this evening. So 1/3 of the distance, or 1/3 of qualifying done. And first car to get on the gas past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum in car number 93 with Wicked Cushion Bluesphere Corporation. Ultimate turn to me and the dirt track and Bastards on that race car. Car number 83, it's Chris Roberts. In the Deadhead Worm Paints, the 222, it's the Big Cat, Western Mule. In car 31, I believe also in a J Skins car, looks like CNC Designs on that race car. Car number 31, it's Tyson Landis. And in the 129, it's Sean McGinniskin. Lap time for Chris Roberts coming through right now. Is a 16.152. Western Mule with a 16.000. Landis to position number 6 with a 15.967. And Sean McGinniskin with a 15.995. Not sure if this is an actual official qualifying time or not. Nope, you going bye-bye. You don't listen. He is gone. All right, here we go. More cars rolling out onto pit road. In the statewide forklifts 077, it's Vince Romeo. Vince Romeo in the 077. In car number 45, it is Robert Scott. In car number 5, in the Superflow entry, it is Tyler Curtis. Tyler Curtis in car number 5. First lap time for Vince Romeo, 16th quick with a 16.255. Robert Scott, no time, contact with the wall. And Tyler Curtis with a 16.255, the exact same lap time as Vince Romeo. Romeo does not improve on lap number 2. Scott will go to a 16.293. And Tyler Curtis with a 16.197 jumps up one position to position number 15. Now remember, top 20 will make it straight into the main event here this evening. Positions 21 on back will be racing in a B main. And in the Team SETI Group Holdings Wicked Cushion, the 127, he was fast on the in the 360s on Tuesday night. It's Stephen Hill. Stephen Hill in the 127. Also out on the racetrack. Trying to get a better shot of that car in the ENR car number 11. It is Zach McLaughlin. Zach McLaughlin in car number 11. And in the Steel Cycle eBay entry, the 005, it is Brandon Steele. First lap time for Stephen Hill, 11th quick with a 16.085. Zach McLaughlin make that him 11th quick, exact same time with a 16.085. Brandon Steele with a 16.222. Stephen Hill does not improve on the lap time. In fact, no time for lap number 2. McLaughlin, second lap slower. And Brandon Steele, his second lap is slower. So we're seeing the faster laps being turned on the opening laps for majority of these guys. And once again, we'll have another group of cars come out. In fact, looks like we're going to have 3 more groups to come out. And rolling through turns 2 right now. Trying to look who's on that side of that car. New paint scheme for the number 7 driver. The Allen's car number 7, it is Dylan Workman. In the Team SETI Group Holdings Wicked Cushions, car number 97, it's Matthew Henninger. So just 2 cars in this one, Dylan Workman and Matthew Henninger. Zane, what's the car count? I believe we're at 29 or 30. So good field lined up for the opening round of the season here this evening. Workman with a 16.411. Henninger 11th quick with a 16.077. Workman, a little improvement with a 16.409. And Matthew Henninger jumps to position number 9 with a 15.997. And that puts Alex Orion on the bubble for the 20th spot on the racetrack. And well, we get another fast cat onto the racetrack. In the Trick Race Parts, BK Designs, the 115, it's the Canadian. A winner with the 360s on Tuesday night and also picked up a second, so he will be leading the points. After round number 1, it's the 115 of Stephen Renaud. In car number 51, it is Bruce Wright. Bruce Wright in the 51. First time making an appearance with the Dirty Old Bastard and the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprintcar Series. In car number 18, it's Ethan Shiplet. And in car number 30, the J-Skins at NOS Energy Drink, it is Logan Christensen. Stephen Renaud, 20th quick with 16.235. So if any of these drivers can crack into the top 10, to watch Renaud on lap number 2 with a 16.044. That is 11th quick. Bruce Wright, the 51 with a 16.529. Shiflet with a 16.646. And Logan Christensen, we see there, just not happy with that lap time with a 16.483. So it looks to be the final car to come out onto the racetrack in the Team SETI Group Holdings Wicked Cushion Next Gen Fabrication. It's the 67 of Mark Pinsky. Pinsky a little out of shape down the back straight away. Brandon Steele on the bubble for that 20th spot in tonight's main event. And Pinsky 24th quick with a 16.355. So as he's done for a number of races towards the end of last season and to start off this season as well, ladies and gentlemen, a quick time this evening goes to the 22 of Jason Nygaard. David Heidelman in second. Craig Dunn, third. Robert Kerstetter, fourth. John LaPresto, fifth. Tyson Landis, sixth. Tyler Henselman, seventh. Eighth. Sean McGinniskin, Matthew Henniger, 9th. Weston Newell in 10th. 11th. Stephen Renaud. Taylor Howe, 12th. Zach McLaughlin, 13th. Stephen Hill, 14th. Kevin Click in 15th. Alan Samel, 16th. Drew Neal, 17th. 18th. Chris Roberts. 19th. Tyler Curtis. And our 20th car to get a direct transfer into tonight's main event in the 005. It is Brandon Steele. Therefore, our B main will look like this when we line them up onto the racetrack. It'll be Alex Orions who will start on pole. Alongside him is Vince Romeo, Robert Scott, Mark Pinsky, Dylan Workman, Logan Christensen, Bruce Wright, Ethan Shiflett, and that'll be all. 28 cars in attendance. Well, 28 cars have officially taken a lap time here, and the field is separated by just a smidgen over 3/4 of a second. In fact, our top 20 separated by 0.341. We will look at 9 drivers inside of the 15.9 second bracket, or 15 second bracket here this evening. 0.116 of a second separating first and 9th. 2/10 separated the top 13 drivers. Then you went 3/10 back to the top 19. So here we go. The cars start to roll onto the racetrack here for the opening night of the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series, live from the Knoxville Raceway. Race number 1. Race number 2 will have the lights turned on, and the guys will be racing here for the second race of the series. Now, 12 rounds, 24 races, 2 races per round. Race 1, always in the daytime. Race 2, always at nighttime. Nothing changes. So there's 24 races to get it done. And our 2-time and defending, looking to make it a 3-peat this season in the 93 of Chris Roberts. So our 3rd season with the Dirty Old Bastards, and once again I can't thank Chris Roberts and all the guys that made it all possible. A big thanks to Blue Sphere Corporation, obviously Wicked Cushion as well, Matthew Henniger for making this all possible, for allowing Ultimate Dirt TV to bring you the action week in and week out. They got scared that I was going to take all their titles away from them, so they thought, hey, let's get this guy up in a booth. And that's why Chris Roberts has won the last 2. Ask him who won the one before that, he'll tell you. It's the guy up here in the booth. Alex Orion starts on pole. Vince Romeo to his outside. Robert Scott alongside Mark Pinsky, and we are green. 8 laps on the board. Our top 4, no yellows here in the B main this evening. Through turns 1 and 2, we were 2 and almost 3 wide there for a moment. As the battle is on for that 4th and final transfer spot, it belongs to Mark Pinsky, the 45 of Scott. He got into Vince Romeo. Oh, Scott! Pinsky sliding up the racetrack. Workman gets ready for position number 3. Your race leader, Alex Orion's out in front in the 6th. Vince Romeo 2nd. Dylan Workman in position number 3. Workman's got a habit of starting in the B main and making his way towards probably a top 10 drive to stay out of harm's way. And I think we're 4 down, 4 to go this time. 5? It might have been 3. We'll see next time by. So Pinsky in that 4th and final transfer spot in the 67 on screen, just behind the 7 there.
4 down, 4
there we
to
go, 4 down, 4 to go. Oh, Orion's making a big mistake coming off corner number 4. He now falls back to 2nd. Pinsky looking to the inside, looking for position number 3. Romeo, your race leader right now for corner number 4. 3 to run. 12 turns. Can he keep it together? Are we going to see any changes to our top 4 at the moment? Logan Christensen, our first man out of the transfer spot. Oh no, Orion's into the wall. Romeo
Two to go, two more.
Not sure what happened there. Maybe Rise went for the slide job, but here comes Dylan Workman on the inside, and that puts Logan Christensen into a final transfer spot. The white flag is out one more time around the Knoxville Raceway. Here in the big main, you all start to see the drivers work that top of the racetrack. Vince Romeo down the back straight away for the final time in B-main competition through turns 3 and 4. Oh, the battle is on for the fourth and final transfer spot. Logan Christensen, he gives it up. Oh my, the 18 of Ethan Shiflett. He will get a spot along with Mark Pinsky, Dylan Workman, and Vince Romeo. Woo! A lot of action in the B-main here this evening. And before we get into the main event here in just a few moments' time, if you remove your caps, please, if you're wearing a cap, we're going to be playing the Star Spangled Banner, the American National Anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh yeah, the first night of the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series. They'll line up like this. The 22 on pole of Jason Nygaard. So he's outside the 105 of David Heileman. And a position number 3 in the 057, Crane Dunn, lined up alongside the 27 of Robert Kerstetter. At a position number 5, the 157, John Lepresto, lined up alongside a feature winner last season here at the Knoxville Raceway, the 31 of Tyson Landis. At a position number 7, it's the 21 of Tyler Henselman, alongside him in caliber 129, Sean McGinniskin. Position number 9, the 97 of Matthew Henninger.
The billboard.
The 222 of Western Hill lines up at a position 10.
Guys, like that. We didn't fire any time after the cut pulls off when they reach the end of the billboards outside turn 4. We'll like flag lap 35. Give each other some room here at the beginning and get some laps in.
Twin 35, Steve Minogue, Taylor Howell, Zach McLaughlin, Stephen Hill, Kevin Quick, Alan Samuel, Drew Neal, Chris Roberts, Tyler Curtis, and Brandon Steele, our top 20 from the main event. Yes, are you all ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? It is time to get after it. I normally say let's get 30 for 30, but we got an extra 5 laps on the board, so 35 of the best green flag laps, and here we go. Nygaard leads into 1 and 2. Everyone looking to get through safely. 3 wide the mid back right now. You watch the big aerial shot of this one, and Jason Nygaard will lead lap number 1. Still going through turns 1 and 2 on lap number 2. The 97 of having a little loose in corner 1 and 2 on the bottom side. Thankfully for him, no one was sort of behind my all on the top of the racetrack. As we have Nygaard trying to fend off a charge from David Hartman. Battle for the race lead right now. Here comes the 105. Nygaard makes a mistake. And well, Hartman, he says thank you very much. And now here comes, I believe, yes, the 27 of Robert Kerstetter as well. So Kerstetter following Hartman on the bottom side through 1 and 2 there. And the opening couple of laps right now as they all try and find their groove to make their move. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 4 laps complete, 31 to run. A great spectacle here at the Knoxville Raceway. Oh, we got a carry the wall upside down. It is the 93, the defending champion of Chris Roberts. And caution is out on the racetrack. We've got the 077 slowing. See if we can get a Colby's iPads instant replay on that one. See what happened. So here's where Roberts went over the hall, literally jumping up and over the camera. And the 93, as he was staying on the racetrack, so it looks like, no, there he's back on pit road, the 33, Kevin Click. Try and go back and have a look and see what happened, see if we can find out what happened to the 33. Not sure why he's back on pit road. Slider there from Brandon Steele contacts them. That's the call. That was the reason for the caution. So, oh boy, that was a hectic couple of laps, to say the least.
One to green, guys. Tighten up. Single file. White flag, lap 38. The leader may fire any.
Here we go. We're on lap number 9. So. We've got about 5 or 6 in, so we should have 29 to go. 29 or 30 laps to run. Now, all restarts for the Dirty Old Bastards are single file. And they brought in the rule that leader may fire any time between a certain point and when the pace truck goes off. David Hartman, 2 leaders back 2, turns 1 and 2. He does so, going past the Doug Clark flag stand. Looking from the high angle here from the Knoxville Raceway just to see if Enderite can make it through turns 1 and 2. It looks like we can. Henninger, a little loose on the top side through turns 3 and 4, loses the spot. So I believe that's the 29 of Taylor Howe. Taylor Howe now into the 10th spot, so top 10, Stephen Hill trying to come through as well. Oh no, Henninger and Howe make contact. Henninger into the wall upside down, unfortunately for the 97. And unfortunately the 97, he will get a virtual tow back to pit road. And we'll have a look at a Colby's iPaint's instant replay here. So they make contact. Himself and Taylor Howe come together. And the car just, well, the right rear tyres, they just get up on the wall, and that was all she wrote. Have a look here. He got around the outside, just a little loose. Nothing you can do with these cars. You got a full tank of fuel in, mate. Yes, unless you know how to. Well, it just wasn't tight. The car was too loose on him, and unfortunately for the 97, finds himself back on pit road. And hello, what's going on with David Heileman? What's going on with Heileman right now? Just trying to see why Highland went back to pit road. David Harleman going back into pit road, and well, he's going to be in position number 19, so it's going to be a tough climb for the 105, but no doubt he's got the pace to do it. White flag will come out at lap number 41.
Green flag, green
We
flag.
go back to green flag racing conditions right now. Robert Kirsten will lead. A shot from the top of the grandstands in front straight away. All the drivers make it through turns 1 and 2 once again on that restart. Stephen Renall battling with Tyson Landis. That's for 6th and 7th on the racetrack right now. Kirsten, oh, Kirsten got loose, Nygaard got to the back of him. Henselman, Craig Dunn, Western Hill, all there. And Craig Dunn with the caution coming out. Oh my, whoo, that was close. Oh wow, that was entertaining. Let's take a look at that one. How close was this? I don't know if the shot's going to show. Shot of that one. So Kirsten makes a mistake. You're watching the Colby's iPaint's instant replay. Now this is not the reason for the caution, I believe. He got loose, jumped the cushion off at 2. You've seen Henselman get hit from behind by Western Hill. They all just checked up. Let's go on board with Tyler Henselman here. See what it's like. So there, oh, he's in 3rd right now. Oh wow, well that was close, man. Oh man, oh man. Any other day of the week, that 21, he has had absolutely no luck whatsoever. Light to still light on the pace track. They should be turned off this time by. I tell you who is one lucky man right now is the man that is sitting in position number 1 in car number 27, Robert Kirsten. The unfortunate party out of that one was the 22 of Jason Nygaard. They made contact, the 27 and the 22, when Kirsten got loose. Nygaard had nowhere to go, although he didn't spin. He lost 3 positions. White flag, lap number 44. Round number 1, race 1 of the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series. Presented by Dirty Old Bastards, and we are green. Back here at the Knoxville Raceway. Once again, we'll go to that high shot to see if everyone can get through turns 1 and 2. Look at Nygaard making work on the bottom side, but here comes Renaud to his outside, though, 3 wide. We've got a car slowing. It's the 15. No, it's the 18 of Ethan Schiffler. Uh-oh, there's David Hyman upside down in the TAC 3 105. Let's take a look at the Colby's iPaint's instant replay. Uh-oh, there. Nowhere to go. Keep an eye on Brandon Steele and Drew Neal here. Oh, Steele come off the cushion on turn 2, and you watch the right side of that car, of his car. It goes up, the rear end goes up, it shoots him down the racetrack into Drew Neal. Unfortunately for Drew Neal, he had nowhere to go, and unfortunately for David Heileman, he also had nowhere to go in the 105. Watch from the cockpit of that one. 2 cars in front, left and right. Well, he got past Brandon Steele A-OK, but unfortunately because Drew Neal was sort of coming up the racetrack, he had nowhere to go, and the 105 is back on pit road. Drew Neal going in, getting some repairs done to that 9 machine. They'll come back out onto the racetrack. We should have white flag at lap number 48. I believe we're going green this time by. We are.
One the green guys, tighten up, single file, on a white flag, lap 47.
It would be 47, that would be correct. Robert Kirsten, your leader from Craig Dunn, Tyler Henselman, Weston Newell, Stephen Renault, Tyson Landis, Nygaard back to position number 7, McGinniskin 8, Samel 9, Zach McLaughlin in position number 10. Kirsten to lead Dunn.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go, that's what we've done so far. We'll try and get the highest shot. Going into turns 1 and 2 just to see all the drivers get through A-OK. Great battle going on between McGinniskin. 3 wide, Samel and Zach McLaughlin. McGinniskin just got chewed up and spat out. And he went from position 8 to position 10. Kirstetter back to position number 3. He's made a few mistakes and now going to throw the big bonsai slide job into turns 3 and 4. Is he? No. He keeps it on the bottom side of the racetrack. Craig Dunn, your race leader. Tyler Henselman up to position number 2.
Right,
Weston Newell in 3rd, and we've got the caution out on the racetrack. We got the 127, unfortunately, of Stephen Hill. Take a look at the Colby's eye paints instant replay. Getting into the back of McGinniskin, Workman came through and nowhere to go, as did Brandon Steele. Not sure why that stayed there, but Stephen Hill, unfortunately, back on pit road, and his night is done for. So our 5th caution of the night, which will put us, should put us at white flag lap number 50. Lights are still flashing on the Chevrolet iRacing pace truck. Craig Dunn, your race leader from Tyler Henselman, Robert Kirstetter, Weston Newell, Stephen Renault up to position number 5, Tyson Landis 6, Nygaard, as I said, falling back to 7th, and that's where he will restart this race after setting quick time here this evening. 8th is Alan Samel, 9th is going to be Zach McLaughlin, 10th is going to be Taylor Howe, Sean McGinniskin in 11th, 12th Dylan Workin, Brandon Steele, Mark Pinsky,
One the
Ethan
green guys,
Shiflett,
tighten
Tyler
up,
Curtis.
single file, or white flag, lap 50.
Radio 21 remain here at the Knoxville Raceway. Past the National Sprintcar Hall of Fame and Museum, past the Brian Clausen Sweet Tower right next to it right now, and then past the Lucas Oil's Grandstand. On the back straight away. Not sure what Henselman's doing down there. Maybe he had some sort of issue blinking a bit. Henselman, in fact.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is back out onto the racetrack, and Craig Dunn will lead. Well, let's hope Henselman didn't get a black flag for that one, because there was some connection issues there. What it looked like. Weston Hill. Oh, there's Jason Nygaard. Hang on to it, buddy. He gets it back going. And Henselman, unfortunately, is just, I believe he's gotten the black flag for passing on the inside. So unfortunately for the 21, that's going to put him out of this one. And keep an eye on the 115 of Stephen Renault. Up to position number 3. Your race leader is Craig Dunn from Robert Kirstetter. Caution, caution, caution. It's the 9 of Drew Neal. In fact, literally an innocent bystander. So I don't know whether it's some of these drivers or whether it's the iRacing service, but there's a lot of connection issues Matthew Henniger and Brandon Steele in the 005. They've just been... Yeah. And how about David Holland coming back out? He's about 5 or 6 laps down. And back out onto the racetrack, and he'll give it one more go, try and finish up as far as he can. He should at least pick up another 3 positions. That's always going to help. White flag at, I think we're on lap 56, I think. Single file.
One, the green guys, tighten up. Single file, white flag, lap 53.
53. So there should be 19 to go. Craig Dunn, Kirster, and Stephen Reynolds, your top 3 once again, 19 to go. And we're back to green flag competition here at the Knoxville Raceway. We've got 12 cars officially on the lead lap at the moment. And well, he picked up a feature win last season at the Knoxville Raceway. The 31 of Tyson Winston to say that he got into the left rear of Stephen Reynolds, and he goes from 4th to 9th, so he's going to lose 5 positions. Western Newell looking to the outside on Stephen Renault through the middle of turns 3 and 4, and the cushion was there, and that's where Western Newell just put the right rear, and he rails the cushion through turns 1 and 2 again. Now looking for second. Oh, and how did they stay? Oh no! How did we stay green? McGinniskin finishes off Jason Nygaard. Unfortunately, let's take a look at the Colby's iPate's instant replay. McLaughlin got into Samel. Nygaard had nowhere to go. They both kept it going. And, well, the cars in front of you stop like that. Let's have a look. Oh boy. Nygaard unfortunately back to the pits in this one. So our 7th caution of the evening. So we should be on white flag lap number 56. It'll be 15 at the moment. 14 when we get the green flag next time by. Flag lap 56, so at the moment there's 15 to go. So we should
One, the green guys,
13 to go.
up. Single file, white flag, lap 56, or about
Yeah, Matt, that was is there some connection issue, or is it just iRacing need to fix their stuff? So we just heard 10 minutes left, or 14 laps. So hopefully we should get these 14 laps in here. White flag lap number 56. So 14 remain. Wow, stacking the field back up.
Green flag, green flag.
Go from 35 mile an hour down to about 25. Anyhow, Western Newell, the 222, trying to run down the race leader of Craig Dunn. Kirstead trying to hang on to third, fourth is Stephen Renault. And how about Alan Sewell into the top 5 right now? Tyson Landis in 7th, run on the bottom side of the racetrack. This is where he picked up his first career win with the Woodbury Corporation World of Outlaws last season. Renault to the low side in turns 3 and 4, looking for position number 3. So should have 12 to run, and Western Mule, well, he is all over the race leader right now through turns 3 and 4. In fact, losing a couple of tenths, and the caution flag is out again, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 7 this time of Dylan Workman. We'll see what happens. See what happened here on the Colby Zarpe. It's instant replay. Oh, just a single car, unfortunately, just catching the wall and taking a bit of a tough tumble there. The number 7, so we'll get the onboard shot of that one. It's never good when you can see Sky Dirt, Sky Dirt. Let's take a look at hopefully a different angle of that one. Once again, you see the car's jumping the camera, so we've got the camera nicely placed here on the back straight away. Colby's Zarpe, it's instant replay. Yeah, you're watching the number 7 just at the bottom of the screen there. The camera will get the last bit of that one, but fortunately for Dylan Workman, he's out of the event. David Harleman's still, I believe, still circulating. Yeah, he is. So he's gone from like 18th or 17th. He's now in 13th. He'll get past Dylan Workman. It's a nice little 360 there from David Harleman. We caught that one on the screen. Nice job, David. And he should pick up at least one more spot, so he'll get up to as far as 12th. Back to green flag racing conditions, and we're underway. Once again, I think we're on white flag lap number 59, so 12 to go. Oh, that cushion is getting deadly off of corner number 2. These guys, something these guys have to think about. And maybe Renault, he might have clicked onto something here. Right on the bottom. To the middle in 1 and 2 goes Craig Dunn. They all missed the cushion on the exit of corner number 2. And here comes the 222 and bring him with him. Here's the 27. The 115 of Renault also on the inside trying to make something happen. Well, side by side for second as Western Mule. Kirsten thought about the inside pass. But Western Mule just railed the cushion. I believe we're on probably about 8 to go, I think. We're close to getting to 5 to run. I know that for sure. We're going to listen to race control to see when it's going to be 5 to go. Craig Dunn, your race leader from Western Mule, Robert Kirstener, Stephen Renault, and Tyson Landis back into a top 5 position, so well done to the 31 after falling back. And that one, Dunn rides the cushion once again through turns 3 and 4, looking to pick up the first win of the season. As Newell on the slide job line through turns 1 and 2. Kirstetter off the cushion, getting a good run. Newell back to the bottom side, back to running that slider line, but I don't know if that's helping him anything. 5 to go, there we go. You just heard it from race control. 5 laps, 2.5 miles to go. And Craig Dunn, albeit but a mistake from himself, should see him pick up the checkered flags for the first race of the season. Looks like he might be getting a little nervous right now, changing up his line, trying to run through the middle, trying to stay off the cushion. Renault with a slider on Robert Kirstetter, and the 115. He is not done with just yet with 3 laps to go. Runs the bottom in 1 and 2. Dunn runs the bottom off corner number 4. 3 to go. Slide line through, done. Slide job from Renault on Kerstetter again. And here comes Western Hill with a good run off corner number 2. Into 3 and 4. He's got that cushion. And he is right around the outside. Oh no. He almost had it. 2 to go. Slide job from Western Hill for the race lead. Oh! Done! And Newell, they make contact, done around! Oh, Kirsten against him! Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow! Oh, boy, what a finish! What a finish! Oh, we were set for an absolute belter of a race. Let's take a look at the Colby's iPads. Instant replay. He was committed. He even tried to... tried to slow up, and they made contact. He half spins. Renault just misses him, and Kirsten have finished off the job. Can't do much when a car's spun in front of you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So here's the cockpit view of Craig Dunn. There's the... He got to run, he just got... Man. Well. Well, I'll let those guys talk it out amongst themselves. Whew. Here we go. Green, white checker coming up.
Green guys,
2 minutes to complete this one.
Green, white, checkered. Leading may fire anytime.
There is 2 minutes 10 left in the serve as we speak right now. So a green, white checker or 2 minutes, whichever comes first. I'm hoping it's going to be those green, white, checkered flag. Tyson Landis has still got a chance for a podium here, as does Alan Samel. Woohoo! Can we get it in? Ladies and gentlemen, race number 1. Western Newell to lead. 3, 2, 1. We are underway. Stephen Renault back in position number 2 and Kerstetter in 3rd. Tyson Landis on the bottom side through 1 and 2, looking to pick up position number 3, and he does so. Samel runs the bottom. Everyone goes to the bottom in 3 and 4. Kerstetter through the middle, and the white flag is out. They are going to race it to the end. Keep racing, as they say. They got the white flag, ladies and gentlemen, into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Yes, it will be the 222 of Western Newell with the win. Second, we'll go to Stephen Renault and Tyson Landis in 3rd. Woo boy! We got it in nonetheless. Ladies and gentlemen, you're winning the Deadhead Work Paints 222, the Big Cat Western Newell. Man, oh man. Was that entertaining or what? Whoo-hoo. Wasting no time, we'll chat with our 3rd place driver here this evening in the 31, Tyson Landis. Tyson, congratulations on the 3rd place finish here. Man, you must be stoked with what just transpired in that race.
Yeah, definitely pumped, man. That's awesome. That track was getting really tricky. Bottom came in really quick there.
And last season, we see you pick up a win here at Knoxville at the night time. Did you really change anything from what you learned in that previous race when you were here at Knoxville and applied it to this one?
No, just the same thing. Try to hit the bottom and run the bottom once it gets slicked off on the top. That top's just so treacherous that one wrong move and you're in the fence. And I didn't want to do that.
Well, any people or sponsors you want to thank before we let you get out of here?
I'd like to thank J-Skins Racing Team and Ag Trucking and Wicked Cushion for sponsoring the Dirty Old Bastards for this season, and also UDT TV for broadcasting this, and you, Brett, for doing a hell of a job.
Thanks, buddy. Well done on 3rd, and good luck in race number 2.
Thanks.
There we have it. Tyson Landis coming home in third place, coming home with the win in the Triple Two. Western, congratulations. Western, you started position 10. Did you think you had a realistic shot at picking up the win here this evening, knowing that there was a quality field here tonight?
Yeah, to be honest, Brett, I completely messed up my qualifying. I knew I had a fast car, but no, I really didn't think I could get up there. To be honest, I got a lot of luck that went my way, but I did have a fast car, so it felt good.
Well, talk about controversy coming up with about 3 to go. You put a slider on Dunn. You hold your line, he gets loose. What did you make of that one?
Yeah, you hate to see that. That's my teammate, so it's especially rough. I'll probably catch some stick for it. I ran him a little closer than what I probably should have. He said he got a little loose, but that's racing. We were going for the win. We both wanted it, so it is what it is.
Well, another win. Will we see you in race number 2?
Yeah, I think we'll stick around for the second race.
All right, buddy. Well done on the win. You got any sponsors, shout-outs that you want to thank before we let you get out of here and celebrate with the team?
Yeah, as always, Wicked Cushion, Dirty Old Bastards, SETI Group, Blue Sphere Corporation, you, Brett, here at Ultimate Dirt TV, always top-notch broadcast. Appreciate it every time. Deadhead.com.au, my teammates, SWC, Craig and Sean. Sorry, Craig. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. All the guys over at PA Posse, too. Thanks.
All right, there we have it. Race number 1 done and dusted in the books. Well, we waste no time. We've got race number 2 coming up in just a couple of minutes' time. In fact, the server's the server's just launched now. So a lot of the drivers will make their way back into that one. We'll be live back in around 10 minutes or so. Once again, well done to Western Yule on the win. Stephen Renault then second, and third was Tyson Landis. Big thanks to Wicked Cushion at SETI Group Holdings, Colby's Eye Paints, and Dirty Old Bastards, of course. And once again, make sure you check out their social media pages. You can check out SETI Group Holdings on the web as well at www.seti.com. It's CEDI. Race number 2, back here at the Knoxville Raceway in about 10 or 15 minutes' time. We'll come back for that one. And make sure you check out Ultimate Dirt TV on YouTube as well. We'll have all this content uploaded to YouTube in the next day or 2. So come back for that one. Hit the subscribe button as well. Much appreciated. Race number 2 awaits us. We'll be back in just a few moments' time.